Hey everyone, Karakai here. Today I'm going to watch the 8th episode of the 3rd season of Karakai Jouzu no Takagi-san. So, let's jump on in and see what the characters are up to. So, 3, 2, 1, play. Seems like a pretty normal day so far. Okay, here we go. Side trip. I mean, yeah, she wasn't going to say no to that. Get a chance to hang out with Nishikata. Do we have to climb them? Do they not have an elevator nearby? But, I mean, not sure what we're out here for, but I'm sure it'll be fun. Karakai Jouzu no Takagi-san 3. I like how the 3 kind of pops up a little bit after you see the initial title. To like surprise you that it's in fact the 3rd season. Double rainbow is quite a sight. Side trip part 1, so it's a multi-parter, okay. So Nishikata definitely has some plan here, so we'll see how it goes. I suppose that's perfect then. Maybe trying to surprise her with something. I'm sure it was great. Of course you do. It's a good question. Whatever Nishikata likes. You didn't answer the question. Yeah, I did kind of notice that. It's very sus. Is he trying to distract her so they can get so she can get lost and he'll know where they are and he'll have the advantage? Is it some kind of plan like that? Distract her so she gets lost because she doesn't pay attention where she's going. And otherwise, I'm not quite sure what his game is here. Okay. So you just so you just counted before. Yeah, I'm interested to see exactly how you end up losing this. Because it seems pretty heavily in his favor, but I've seen this show before. Seen this formula in this show before, so I know kind of what to expect in a sense. So she'll avoid losing somehow. Definitely a really nice view. Maybe she'll win by having him completely forget about the challenge in the first place. wasn't ready for how romantic this scene was gonna get. It actually, yeah, it does kind of seem like that. It doesn't hit. Like, that's what you normally think. You know, if you weren't a weirdo that tries to, like, constantly challenge people to contests. To tease you. Here we go. uh, so did she just seriously count before, or, I mean, she said she wasn't there before, so did she really count now? Because that's hard to believe. So how did she get to that number? Because there's no way she counted as she was walking now. Like, oh, okay, gotcha. Just, she looks right over there. Man, you really just somehow really messed this up, Nishikata. That's actually kind of an amazing failure, though. Yeah, I mean, you really couldn't have failed that any harder if you tried. I think we all know that's not true. Oh. I mean, yeah, it's a nice date spot, I suppose. Yeah, you're the one that brought her to for the first place, so you can't really say you have a problem with it. I mean, I guess he did promise he would take her a second time, so. Oh no, it's someone else. Okay. So, and they're here for the real reason. Like, the normal reason. I take it. They enter me in the middle of nowhere. I'm pretty sure they are. He wants to show you the lovely view. That was items to the problem. A little bit awkward here, but I think he is too. Can't have that. Yeah, see, it's a nice place, isn't it? Now you'll forever be together. Gotta say something. She already got her response line ready. She's waiting for him to do his part. Really not that different than the Takagi Nishikata situation. Thought you were gonna say something. Okay. He's struggling because he's the wuss. I thought it. Don't worry, I believe in you. Oh, so she's gonna bring it up. How is he gonna respond to that? I can continue. What an excuse. Is that what we're just gonna end off on? Okay. Okay. Just is every couple gonna come here? Yes, it's gonna be the episode. This one should be less of a mind game. Way ahead of you. What? These are life-changing stairs. This girl. We're doing this right, goddammit. She's kind of adorable. I mean, it does. Almost like a Grimer or Muck, from Pokemon. Kinda. Like a stone type variation. Now we gotta go look at this scenery together. He's much more casual about it. Yeah, they're not quite on the same wavelength. Very different from the last guy that came here. Yeah, we do the thingy. I don't think we saw anyone else do this yet. Right on the freaking notebook. He's really not cooperating at all this whole trip. I mean, he's saying he doesn't need to do it because they'll be together anyway, probably. You'll always be together, notebook or no notebook. Or... Oh, okay. He already wrote it. Wow. Wow, that I did not expect that. That's something. Yeah, you could have said that like 20 minutes ago. Well, I guess it ended well. Yeah. Okay, I want these three to be together forever too, so let's go. I mean, I can shift them as a trio. I don't mind. The heck was that? I'll check with Fel later. She's so hopeful. You're gonna be disappointed. Way ahead of her. It really does look like a lot of stairs, jeez. I know we already got the specific number, but, when you actually see it. Not too romantic so far, but... Stairs of... I mean, he just didn't hear about it, so... I guess it makes sense. Some people wouldn't have as well. They just thought it was a cool place to go climb. Damn. Man, this really was a disappointment for her. Yes, it is. I always want to come here at night and see what it looks like. Someday. But for now, you're here with, the two most important people in your life, so. Okay. Did he tell him the number? Because we already knew he came here too, so. I'm here to count stairs with a contest. Yeah, there you go. You came back. Can you tell me what you knocked over? Yeah, definitely saved him a lot of effort. A lot of pointless effort. I mean, it's not that hard to figure out Nishikata. Do people still do that? I can't remember the last time I rented a DVD. But I don't think I ever have with my own actual money. Like, I watched rented DVDs as a child, but. Hey, there's one story. Yeah, 100% unrequited love. Oh, a movie. Okay, I guess it's something to be excited about. 24th and 25th only. Yeah, if only you were in a relationship with someone. I wonder if anyone would be able to pretend with you. Yeah. Yeah. There's not a whole lot of girls you're close enough to do this, so it's really only one option. It's popping up there. Unfortunate. I'm sure Takagi will have an idea. Okay. He agreed to it pretty easily. Horror genre. One had like a skull on it. Didn't you once try to send her like a scary video and didn't really scare her? Titan Terror. The sequel to Attack on Titan. And she'll pick some like rom-com. Okay. So what'd you pick? Duel of the Planets? What? Is there? It's a cowboy, but it looks sci-fi. What? That might actually be worth watching. Wow. Okay. That's an idea. Yeah, that's something. Well, don't spoil it. You spoiled it. Yeah, that's not okay. You can't spoil a movie you're gonna let her watch. Yeah. Okay, My Brand New Morning. Definitely sounds like a different type of movie. Does it? Are you gonna spoil it too? Dead or Alive. Yeah. And watch it together. Okay. Yeah. She was gonna ask, but didn't. You watch it on a PlayStation? I didn't get to see any of it, just the credits. His friend has good taste confirmed. Did she watch hers too? Check out the big news I've found. Oh yeah, that was a thing. Is she implying something? How about it? Gotta love lime stamps. I assume they're using lime there. Or lime. everything always uses the name lime because they can't use the actual name line, so it's almost my mind's almost accepted that as a real word. But it's line, not lime. But almost every visual novel or anything that references lime calls it lime. Including Sosaku Kanojo, which is the last visual novel I completed. The dance from Anima Yell just goes in my head as I listen to it. I can't even stop it from doing that. It's an automatic function. At least, you know, the part that's actually used in the anime. Because I don't think the anime uses the full version of the song. Yeah, we can feel the fall with all the leaves and stuff. The autumn, you know. And then these credits roll. Okay. That was the 8th episode of the 3rd season of Karakai Jouzu no Takagi-san. Definitely a good episode. They really had a big dedication to that one very specific spot where it has like the, you know, the rumor, the legend about the couples being together forever and all that. You know, Nijikata just using it as a normal contest spot. Didn't really know much about any of that until he was already there. And the fact that the number of sepsis is common knowledge, so just complete utter failure because what he wanted to be just a regular competition that he could defeat the legendary Takagi at just became a just, you know, romantic sort of thing that other couples did as well in the same episode. So it was really Takagi's victory no matter how you look at that. But it was cool. We got to see pretty much all the couples we know of doing it, and they were all like very different. You know, uh, one of them, you know, the girl was very, you know, worried about it, uh, very self-conscious about it, how it would go. Definitely was in her own head a lot, and the other guy was kind of like struggling to do his part, but almost gave me some Kaguya-sama vibes almost, that interaction, but, you know, it went fine for the most part. And then we have the next one, which is like almost the polar opposite, with the girl being like super gung-ho about this thing, wanting to do everything like very by the book proper, right? And the guy's just very casual about the whole thing, and also already had been there and did it. And in fact, met up with Nishikata when he did, letting him know the number and all that. So, which that was a nice little twist there for sure. I really didn't expect it, but yeah, they're nice. They're a nice couple too. And then we had our trio go as well, and is her name Yukari? I always joke with their names. Yeah, I think it's Yukari. Yeah, she was getting pretty excited because she's always been kind of into romance, That's always been something she gets kind of excited for. So she got her hopes up, and they would just dash. They didn't know anything about this being a romance spot. They just want to run up there, and I think they said they brought her along because she needs the exercise or whatever. Man, just her hopes were just crushed right there. This is quite sad, but quite funny. But and then we had the DVD swapping from our main couple, right? Freaking Nishikata spoiling the twist at the end. Like, that's how it is sometimes. Sometimes you're talking about something that you're really excited about, and you want to just convey it to the person, and you're just like, you're caught in the flow, and you don't really realize that you've just spoiled a big part of it, right? I mean, with some twists, like, they're an obvious thing they're like an obvious spoiler, but sometimes, the funny thing about spoilers, everyone kind of has their own line about what even qualifies as a spoiler. Like, if somebody dies, then, usually that's counts as a spoiler. Like, one of the main heroines dies at the end or whatever. And pretty much anybody would tell you that's a spoiler, Somebody dying is kind of like a cliche example of a spoiler. But, like, a human turning out to be an alien, or the humans were the bad guys the whole time, they're pretty typical examples of spoilers, but, there's some more subjective spoilers out there. Like if, I can't think of a good example off the top of my head, but like, if two people end up getting together in the end, romantically, that's a spoiler, but you might not necessarily think of it as one. But I'm trying to think of minor spoilers ideas, so I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Usually it's the bigger ones that are more obvious, like somebody dies or somebody turns out to be a bad guy. That's another good example. Somebody, who was helping the protagonist the whole time turns out to be the bad guy at the end. Like, these are things is a spoiler, but there's definitely other things that are more minor you might not realize, and you just say them in an excitedness and then realize it's a spoiler after the other person gets mad. Right. So yeah, I don't blame them too much, really, but still, one of those things you gotta be careful of. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Takagi was going to ask him to come over and, watch a DVD together. Because it just makes a lot of sense, with the idea of exchanging DVDs and stuff. Just watching it, getting all the DVDs together, one room, the both of you taking turns just watching them. Like, it just makes a lot of sense if you're close to somebody. And I think she was going to invite, but in the end she chickened out like she kind of said. So, maybe next time. And then we did bring up the whole special gift for the couples thing at the very end. So, invited... had an invitation there, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I didn't even notice that at the end that the DVD actually says "Let's watch it together" on it. Wow, that's something. But yeah, good episode, I would say. The idea of having the same scene with multiple couples was an interesting one. But yeah, I enjoyed the episode. Hope you did too. Hope you enjoyed my reaction to it, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.